and we are thrilled to bring you another pack showdown on RCTV. The Rams come in at 3-0 in pack play after last week's statement win over the Perkiomen Valley Vikings 30-21, and they are looking to stay perfect in conference today, John. With the run, and there goes Hinkle, 30, 25, 20. See you later. One play, one score. Rams strike first. Nothing. Starting from miss. Goes from the stadium. Hinkle, you gotta rely on your run game in the rain. And Hinkle, 30, 20, staying in bounds. He is in. Second one of the day. Intercepted. Lennon going all the way. Pick six, springboard Rams. There he goes! Braden Hinkle! Going! Can he get caught? 30, 20, he is unstoppable! And Karshner throws down Royce. He didn't just sack him, he threw him down.
David, football is going to be going at Owen J. Roberts.
Overall, I think just the atmosphere of homecoming, getting to see a lot of the alumni that come out, and we got to honor some of the Hall of Fame guests in the morning and at halftime, and just having those people be around, and the parade going on, even though we're not in it. It's just a cool environment. Makes our game feel a little bit bigger all the time. And it's really nice. Yeah, they've both really come together nicely and started to gel really nicely. Hinkle, he's done a great job all season. We've been really excited about him for a long time, and it's nice to see him get a full-time chance as the full-time running back. He's fully healthy, and our O-line's finally starting, like you said, to come together too. So it's been a nice kind of gelling of all six guys, the five guys on the O-line and Hinkle. So it's been really nice to see them rip off some explosive ones recently.
It was great. I mean, we work all summer, all season to get better each week. So I feel like we really did our job that game.
I think finally getting to see some confidence in the wins has really, I think, boosted the energy a little bit. But again, like I say it every week, but just committing to the 1 week at a time mentality. Like, they've understood that what has happened before in no way, shape, or form is going to affect what happens next. And that's been the message even more so than ever. That we've won 4 straight games, but that does not play into account whatsoever in terms of our ability to win this game. The only thing that's going to play into our ability to win this game is how well we prepared this week, how well we practice, how much film we watch, how much we study the game plan. And I think the kids have bought into that, which is nice, but that's definitely the message.
Defensively, they're 3-3, very similar to PV. They're a little less aggressive than PV is, but we still got to prepare. We're preparing very similarly, and we're just taking what they give us on film and learning from there.
So my main role during live productions, I'm kind of just like the quality control guy. We prioritize having the kids involved in live productions. And a lot of the times, Mr. B will be the one directing, and my role is to be there for the kids. I feel like having myself there all the time kind of calms them down. Doing a live production is a little stressful. So me being there, I feel like is that calming presence they need in order to be successful. Plus, if there's ever a malfunction with equipment, someone needs a new battery, it's a lot easier for me to be there to run that stuff out and to help troubleshoot rather than Mr. B, try to tell them to troubleshoot over the mic. So I'm kind of the quality control guy, but I step in from time to time. I will direct. I'll do whatever they need me to do, whatever Roth and Mr. B need. But for the most part, I'm kind of that do-it-all guy.
I mostly do directing for the live productions. I help out Mr. Rothermill. I help out Mr. Rothermill with stuff here in the studio, but it's mostly me and the students across the street.
So live event stuff doesn't really start until they get into Major 1. So we have the broadcast program is a progression-based course where in the minor they just learn the basic stuff, how to use a camera, use a tripod, how to edit, stuff like that. Then when they get into Major 1, it's actually a requirement for their grade to do live events. So that just kind of eases them into it, allows them to see, do I want to go in the film, do I want to go in live event production? And some of the kids really, take it off and run with it.
So typically every year I do all the scheduling for the broadcasts and then figure out who's going to direct the broadcasts. We try to do every single home game possible. We have, with the evolution of technology, Huddle has been a big help for games that we can't get a full crew. But we typically try to do 2 to 3 of each sport, boys and girls, and then football on Friday nights.
So for that whole week, really, it's all about prepping, stat sheets, spotter boards, any information you can get, interviewing players and coaches, maybe going and look at a practice if you can. But game day, you're kind of just, like that PV game, for example, you have so much emotion. It's like you're playing on the field, and you're just ready to call that game. And then call times probably around an hour or so before the game starts. I try to get here a little earlier just so I'm set up and kind of, walk around the field, talk to the coaches, see what the players are like and what they're doing on the field. And then as that clock ticks down, you're just getting more amped up. You're practicing over your intros and just what you want to talk about. And then by then it's time to go live.
We start prepping on Monday, and we really don't stop until when they say go. Even like at halftime, I'm still doing research, checking. Things change over the course of the game. Up top, we usually have 2 camera guys. Oh, they're always putting out great work. For them, it's really just following the ball and making everything look nice and smooth. Sometimes we do the same thing on the field. Down in the trailer, director, you got to be on your game every second. But in the end, it's a really fun job and really rewarding.
I don't think a lot of people understand how much work and preparation really goes into calling games. People think, oh, you just put on a headset and talk. But it's a ton that goes into it, but it's a big payout in the end.
That camaraderie that I get to build with the kids, it's cool to see them outside the classroom wanting to be so involved. I really love that. Seeing them, being able to see them do what they love, and kind of learn and adapt on the fly and act as a professional. It makes me really proud. It makes Mr. Rothmel really proud, Mr. B really proud. It makes us all really proud here at RCTV. And so many of my favorite memories from my first year and 2 months now as a teacher have come from live events. So just being able to build those relationships is what I love the most.
Well, it's not really one in particular. I love a good game when it's tight. It's only a couple points between us and our opponent, and the energy that not only the stadium gets, but that bleeds over to us in the trailer and the whole crew.
Any way we can get our kids involved and other kids in to see the studio or to be a part of the program is really important to us. because it is a district-wide thing. Ram Country TV's community-wide, district-wide. It's not just football. It's not just sports. It's not just like band and chorus and orchestra. It's everything. We show what's going on in the buildings, but with live broadcasts, however we can get students involved, sideline reporting, stuff like that. I know we like to show off our stuff and get everyone involved who can be or who wants to be.
I'm just really excited to see the future of the program. It's in really good hands right now. I think it's going to be in really good hands for years to come. I'm excited to see where our alumni go from here. The sky's the limit for us here at RCTV and for those that are unfortunately leaving us and moving on to bigger and better things. But Rams forever, and I'm just excited to see what the what the future holds.